Welcome to OneNote. If you haven't heard of OneNote, it's essentially a digital notebook that automatically saves and syncs your work as you do it. OneNote is available to all students at Queen's as long as you log in with your Microsoft 365 account with your QB student email and password. I personally recommend downloading the application itself on your device for the best experience. Here we're looking at the overview or the home tab you will see when you first open the OneNote app. I'm doing this on a laptop today. Let's go through the basics first. In your notebook, you will find sections, which is essentially the dividers of your virtual notebook. For example, each section you add can represent a different module in your course. Here what I've done is actually use these sections for my tutorial notes because I take my time doing research and additional notes. This way I find that my notes are much more organized. Here are some handy tips for customizing your sections. If you right-click on a section, you can change the color of the section to suit your choice. You can choose a more prominent color like red for more important notes, or if you like your sections to fit a certain color scheme, it's all up to you. You can also rename the section or delete the section. Think of it as ripping pages out of a book. Now, if you have multiple Microsoft accounts, you can migrate your section from one OneNote account to another. You can also protect your notes with a password, but try not to forget your password because OneNote won't be able to recover your data if you forget your password. Now on to the actual note-taking part. OneNote is customizable in almost every way possible. You can begin typing here in one text tab. And if you decide that something else should go in another space, you simply click on that empty space and another text tab will open. So if you see from my notes here, I've actually separated different topics into different text tabs so that it's easier for me to see. Now if you look on the rightmost of the Home tab, you will see some handy tags that you can add to your notes. Simply add the tags as required and you're all set. To remove it, you just have to click on it again and it will be removed. Next, under the Insert tab, there are several functions such as the Insert Picture, PDF, File Attachment, Link, Equation, or even the audio recording functions that can be used to put in additional lecture material that you might already have for easy access. These diagrams here I have to supplement my notes are actually made using these shape functions and different text tabs. I find that visuals supplement my notes much better and I absorb more information from doing that. Another tab worth taking a look at for more customizations is the View tab. Here you can change the paper color or even the paper style. There are also several useful accessibility functions embedded in the View menu as well. These are the Immersive Reader function and the Accessibility Checker. Now the positions of the functions under the View menu may vary from Microsoft to Mac OS, so this is something you might want to take note of depending on your device. First off, the Immersive Reader function right here essentially reads back the content of your page or highlighted text back to you. When you access the Immersive Reader, a new window will pop up, to which you just have to press the play button for it to launch. This is a really valuable feature as it helps you follow along as the text is read, and if you toggle the text preferences on the top right corner, you can customize the text size, increase line spacing, or even change the font style to suit your preference. Let's check to see if our document is accessible. Under the View tab, click on Check Accessibility. The Accessibility Checker appears to let me know that I am missing alternative text for my image. If we were collaborating on this document with others, Having alternate text on images is important for those who can't see the screen. To fix this, right-click on the image and select alternative text. Give the image a title and a description. Now this allows screen readers to read the alternative text aloud. Click OK when you're finished and then click the recheck button. Now our image and document is accessible. This was a very quick tour of OneNote and how it can be used for student learning and revision. Now I use it a lot for my studies as it really helps me organize my thoughts and notes. The best thing of all is that there is no paper involved. Why not give it a try today? Thank you for watching!